Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. On the move from inside his own 20. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Offense getting set for first down. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of...
Oh, batted into the air and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky! He'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt.
Can anyone catch it? They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for him.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking the shot. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route, and the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
What you talk about on defense is speed. penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to run it. At the 45, on his way. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4th. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd and goal for the offense. He's looking to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
And I tell you what, he drops back to pass, nothing really open, tries to scramble, but now because he got a little bit more yards, is this maybe decision time on 4th and goal, down by more than a field goal? This might be time to go for it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further. And they'll turn it over on downs. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. power football with the run. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward. When you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And here comes the offense on second down. Finds his man. It's Wilkins.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver, some receptors, he says, then you go attack deep later on.
Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Finds his man, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Wildcats are marching down the field. Motion from the offense. Breaking out the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Going over the top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. Momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's about it. When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The give to the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. On target. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Thought he had the huge play with the interception. Instead, nabbed for PI, and it'll be first down for this offense. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another handoff.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield. That's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, no, no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Quick completion on the out route. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Leaves it with the running back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.